Good morning, Divine Family. Uh, so today we all are Madhuban Nivasis because in this Murli Baba is talking to Madhuban Nivasis, the residents of Madhuban. And Baba says, the specialities of Madhuban. And of course, the specialities of Madhuban is the specialities of Madhuban Nivasis. Baba says Madhuban is the land of heaven, model of heaven, land of blessing, memorial place, and so on. And this is all based on our stage or how we look at it. Baba says if you consider Madhuban to be an ordinary place, then Maya can enter, even there in Madhuban Nivasis. So, so let's read this Murli together. The Murli dated 29/01/1977, and the heading is Baptada speaking to Madhuban residents. So Baba says, are all of you constantly happy? Are all of you constantly happy? Those who are, those who know the significance of all three aspects of time are happy. Those who know the significance of all three aspects of time are happy. In Trigaldarshi stage, they are always happy. If someone is upset, it is because he has forgotten the significance of the drama. If somebody is happy, then it's because forgotten the significance of drama. Those who are constantly aware of the significance of the drama and the three aspects of time, that always happy. They are always happy. So to remain happy, we need to know the significance of drama, the secret of drama. And of course, we have to be Trikaldarshi. We have to look at everything in that stage, Trikaldarshi stage, then we are always happy, constantly happy. The reason for becoming upset is in not understanding the significance of this. Those who have the knowledge of all three aspects of time are called Trikaldarshi. So Trikaldarshi is one who knows all three aspects of time. Seer of the three aspects of time. They remain constantly happy and content. They remain constantly happy and they will be always content. So now Baba says, to be a Madhuban resident means to be constantly happy and content. To be a Madhuban resident means to be constantly happy and content. To become upset with others means to bring yourself down from the stage of being one who knows all secrets. To become upset with others means to bring yourself down from the stage. Knowing all secrets, okay. When you leave your throne and come down, you then get upset. Okay. When you leave your throne and come down, that's when you get upset. To be Trigaldarshi means to be knowledgeable. Okay. Which means to be on the high, on a high throne. Okay. When you leave that throne and come down, you are then upset. Your state should be according to your place. Madhuban is also called the land of heaven. Now, Baba is going to talk about all Madhuban specialities. Your state should be according to your place. Okay, Madhuban is also called the land of heaven. Uh, you do believe that Madhuban is a model of heaven. So, can Maya enter heaven? Can Maya enter heaven? So, when it is Madhuban is heaven, we know that Maya cannot enter heaven because Maya doesn't have a role in heaven. But here we are considering Madhuban to be heaven. So, in this case, can Maya enter heaven? That is of Madhuban. There should be total ignorance of what Maya is in heaven. Okay. There is no knowledge of Maya there in heaven. Nobody knows what Maya is there. Because you consider this land to be ordinary, Maya comes. This is where Maya comes. Even though you are in Madhuban, if you don't have that awareness that I am in Madhuban, or not keeping the stage, or not paying attention to the self, and then it's just an ordinary place, right? Then, of course, Maya can come in. Don't consider Madhuban the land, don't consider Madhuban, the land of blessings, to be an ordinary place. The awareness of Madhuban brings you power. Yeah. The awareness of Madhuban brings you power. The moment we think that we are in Madhuban, we get some power, extra power. The residents of Madhuban should be angels. The residents of Madhuban should be angels. The praise of Madhuban means the praise of the residents of Madhuban. It is not the praise of the walls of Madhuban. It is not the praise of the walls of Madhuban. It is the praise of the residents of Madhuban. With which vision does the whole world see the resident of Madhuban? So when somebody from Madhuban comes to a center, goes to a center, right? They are treated very like very big VIPs, right? So everyone would like to hear from them all the news of Madhuban and their experience and so on. So Baba says, with which vision does the whole world see the resident of Madhuban? Even today, the whole world sees Madhuban as a memorial. With such elevated vision, everybody sees Madhuban as memorial, and very elevated vision they have towards Madhuban Nivasis. Even devotees sing praise of the residents of Madhuban. Baba says even devotees sing the praise of the residents of Madhuban. Even the Brahmin family sees with elevated vision. Brahmin family also sees with elevated vision. If you also have such elevated vision, you have then already become angels. So Baba says you need to have that elevated vision. Then you are already become an angel. Madhuban residents are also called residents of the yajna, the sacrificial fire. Therefore, those who are living in the yajna have to offer a sacrifice. So it's a sacrificial fire, yajna. So those who are living there, they have to offer a sacrifice. Only then will others follow. In the sacrificial fires, which are the memorial, the sacrifice is only worthwhile when a mantra is chanted. Baba says you have to the sacrificial fire, right? Which are the memorial. The sacrifice is only worth when you know have that constantly have that mantra. Here too, only when you constantly have the mantra, man manabhav, in your awareness, will the sacrifice be worthwhile. It is the awareness of man manabhav mantra. Baba says constantly have this mantra in your awareness. Residents of Madhuban are those who are constantly stable in the stage of the mantra. They are the residents of Madhuban. Residents of Madhuban are those who are constantly stable in the mantra, Manmanabhav. You are not those who simply chant the mantra, but those who are embodiment of the mantra. Not just simply chant, but an embodiment. The Father has now given you the realization course. So so have you realized yourself and changed? Have you realized yourself and changed? Because the Father has given us the course, realization course. All of you all right? When someone says that he is fine, Baptada would say, may you have a gulab in your mouth, gulab, rose in your mouth. May you always be like that. Even by just saying it, you will become all right. Even by just saying it, you will become all right. When you think of your weaknesses again and again, when you think of your weaknesses again and again, the weaknesses linkers on, right? When you see any weaknesses, continue to finish it. When you see any weaknesses, continue to finish it. Together with checking, also change it. Together with checking, also change it if you find any weaknesses. You have to show a wonder in all the time of all the company you received. Did you perform a wonder? Have you performed any such task which would be called a wonder? Have you performed any task which would be called a wonder? Or do you forget it after doing it? Constantly see yourself as an embodiment of virtues and keep yourself stable in an elevated stage. Baba says, constantly see yourself an embodiment of virtues and keep yourself stable in an elevated stage. Don't come down. You have been told that children of the royal family, you have been told that the children of the royal family don't even put their feet on the ground or in the dust. Okay, so Baba says children, right? Children of the royal family. Baba is giving an example. Baba says that we don't keep any weaknesses. We have to be embodiment of virtue. So if there is any weaknesses that we find, we'll have to check and change. Now Baba say, giving as an example, that the children of the royal family, they don't put their feet on the ground or in the dust. Here, body consciousness is the dust. Body consciousness is the dust. So don't come down into it. Remain constantly beyond this dust. constantly beyond this test of body consciousness. Even if you become body conscious in your thoughts, it means you have put your feet in the dust. In the form of thought, if you have any body consciousness, that means you have placed your feet on the dust already, in the dust. To go further into words, not only thought, but if you speak anything waste or action, means you eat dust. Okay, you eat dust. Not only you're placing your feet in the dust, but you eat if you come into word and action. Children of the royal family never eat dust. Okay. Constantly have the awareness that you are children with an elevated stage who belong to the highest on high, Father, and then your vision will never be drawn downward. So Baba says it's all our state. So Baba says elevated state. You always children have elevated state. You belong to the highest on high, Father. So God is the highest, and we are as children. So we need to have this awareness. So the moment we forget all this, we will be keeping our state down. We're coming down. So you have to finish everything old, even in your dreams. You have to finish everything old, even in your dreams. The dreams of yogi and knowledgeable soul will be of the new world and the new life. This is the sign, Papa says. Your dream, and also the knowledgeable souls, they will only dream about new world and new life. When even your dreams have changed, there would be no question of uh, this in your thoughts. When your dreams have changed, there will be no question of this in your thoughts. The dream of Madhuban residents are elevated. Even Bap Dada sees you with his vision. There is such praise of being a Madhuban resident that even today, at the very end, those who are this in name only in Vrindavan and in Madhuban are able to earn money through it. Baba says, there is such praise of Madhuban residents even today, right? And at the very end, those who are in this, right, those who are in the name only are able to earn money through it. There is so much praise of even just the name. And so the name of Madhuban residence is also so great. Since there is so much praise of the name, how much praise would there be of the form itself? Actually, all of you are content anyway. There the Murli ends. So let's take a pause here, and then we can reflect on the points after the end. Om Shanti. So, those who would like to share, please feel free to unmute and share the points that touched your heart or any churning that you would like to see. Yeah. So today we all are Madhuban Nivasis, and Madhuban Nivasis, Baba is talking to, Baba spoke to Madhuban Nivasis. We know we all are Madhuban Nivasis. As a Brahmin, our home is Madhuban. And Madhuban Nivasis, Madhuban price is very high because it's a speciality of the Madhuban Nivasis, not the world.
Om Shanti brother. Today Baba talking about Madhuban Vasi. Madhuban Vasi means constantly happy. They are always constantly aware of the significance of Drama. They are Srikaladarshi, so remain constantly happy and content. The residents of Madhuban should be angels. They are already become angels. They are called the residents of King. Manmana Bhava is their sacrificial mantra. They are constantly stable. They are who belong to the highest on high Father, then their vision will never be drawn down. The dreams of Madhuban district. Sorry.
Thank you, sister. Yeah, very well covered most of the main points. Yeah, thank you for sharing that.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, sister.
I like the poem. Baba said, constantly feel yourself as an embodiment of virtues and keep yourself stable in an elevated state.
Right, right. Yeah. So it's all about our stage. So when we, come down, Baba says, we come down from your stage means you're coming down to the body consciousness, which is you're setting your feet on the ground in the dust. So,
Yeah.
right. So, and the first stage is setting the feet on the dust. And then if you're going further, in the weak stage, right, when you talk waste and then come into action, that means you are eating dust, it seems. Okay, thank you for sharing that, sister.
Thank you.
Anyone else would like to share? So the kind of the praise that Madhuban Nivasis get, right, that's really good. The kind of service that they do, that is also great because Papa always, as an example, Papa always gave Madhuban Nivasis Seva Madhuban Nivasis first. Somebody wants to, adopt or inspire, Baba will point to Madhuban Nivasis. Go ahead, Kirija, sister.
Om Shanti. I think for all souls, whether it is Jnani or Agyani souls, at the end of the day, we always look for what we say, peace, happiness, or a place somewhere to relax. That's why you see whenever a short vacation or a big vacation comes, all souls throughout the universe, we have a tendency to move away from our routine, to go to somewhere else, a kind of a place which will take us either to bliss or to some kind of a rest or a mental peace or relaxation. All souls we look for like that. And India has got a pride of what we call it as a place of spirituality, where everywhere you want peace, you have this. You want happiness, you have this. You want relaxation, you have this. So there are places where if you see, one would like to go to the Himalayas, or one would like to go and visit monasteries, or one would like to go and visit Kedarnath, Badrinath, or so that even though it's crowded, in that crowd they find peace. Such is the human mind. But this, so many years ago, when 352 people with their leader came down to this land to create history, that's how a small place, a heaven was created. I think one should just read Adidev to really see how was Madhuban created. The beautiful description, the Aravalli Mountains from the parched desert of Rajasthan, Abakagar, where you find, if you go there, as of sages and seers and temples and hermitages are there, where it is believed that many kings, they had their palaces, is a small place where it's given way to Madhuban, way to Pandav Bhavan, the forest of honey. It's like a social lab where a family of yogis are staying, and wandering yogis also come and visit. Just what a place really, first we have to understand the way the place was created. It was not Swayambhu like you see in many other places, but how it was created to the dreams and visions of God himself through his instrument. You enter, you see the smile of Krishna as if he's going to take you. Then you enter the lawns, and what a beautiful feeling you would get if you really get immersed in that place. The place where the Lord, the Almighty Authority, Father of all souls, descended. So what else can, how do you, that experience, only if you have that intoxication within you to know that what is that place, then when you enter that place, and that experience is not through reading and all, it's going there. Oh, I have been here. It is something very unique, which really catches your heart. That's why Baba, as rightly pointed out, and I have also put in the chat box, he gives Madhuban, he calls it as SLH, spiritual lighthouse, or he says it's a home, it's a hospital, it's a university, and or it is a sacrificial fireplace. But for me, Madhuban, when I go in, are these four places. Baba's hut, where I can talk to him. Baba's room, where I can become equal to him. The history hall, where I can, all my waste thoughts are removed. And yes, the strong, sentimental stump, Baba's stump. That four pillars, Shakti, Shanti, knowledge, and purity. I think every day we should, or say once an hour, we should really go for this Char Dham Yatra. And today's Murli, Baba, I need to tell him, because Baba tells us only one thing. Incorporeal, your house is Paramdham. Corporeal, your house is Madhuban. So otherwise, so many things have been told in the Murli. If you have not understood the secrets, you have forgotten Madhuban, or the land of angels, land of blessings. Madhuban, Madhuban, Madhuban. As Dadi Janki says, Madhuban, Murli, Baba. These are the three things. Om Shanti.
Very nice. Very well explained. Thank you for giving such a history about Madhuban and giving us that visuals. So, anyone else would like to share about Madhuban? So, Baba also mentioned that if your stage is an ordinary stage, right, and you don't really experience. It's all what matters is your awareness where you are in your stage, and then it's a special place. Otherwise, it's just an ordinary place. Maya can come in. That we'll have to be very cautious and awareness basically, and our stage should be we should set our stage properly. That place really help somebody who goes there intending to do intense tapasya. For them it's a great place. Somebody who goes there just to have the intention of sightseeing, for them, wow, it's a so much of building and many things are built properly. All that they enjoy it. Some people with some background of construction field, and they go there and they see the buildings, a different kind of building built, a diamond hall, differently, such a big huge hall without walls. Wow, they feel wow. And of course the sun, solar system, everything is unique. And somebody who's a real yogi, they go there, they will experience really super senses joy. As we know, yeah, so many great souls, all the father, mother, all the dadis, everybody became Sampan Sampurn, doing intense tapasya there. So that vibration is really powerful, really powerful. So it doesn't take one to experience or to, stabilize in that Baba's awareness or to experience Baba. It doesn't take effort at all. Nirantar yogi experience can be experienced in Madhuban.
Brother, I just, not a question, it's just a kind of thing which Baba has mentioned in the Murli. I totally agree with you. How much we plan to go to Madhuban, and Baba speaks about some of the poor people, the money and all which they save, and especially even people who are abroad, of all that, how much they save, the lies we tell our workstation people, we don't get chutti also to go. I remember so many times for me in my visit, I had to tell something and all. My father was sick, that was sick somewhere, when suddenly I had to meet Anal. Yes, all that even I know. I can, the way we just wait like as if to see our Abba Kagar. But today, Baba has mentioned, which is what I just wanted to do, it's a land of heaven and a model of heaven. So that was one thing, because the model of heaven, we know what is Satyug. And the aim of heaven is liberation and life. But in Madhuban, where is that liberation and life? So what does Baba mean when he says a land of heaven, model of heaven? Because still, even if Maya doesn't enter, I think if one is very honest, we see even Maya is there so much everywhere. She's got a place everywhere because people are there. So what is that meaning of land of heaven? And so much he says model of heaven.
Yeah, right. The land of heaven, what I think is where Maya cannot enter, right? Probably that is what Baba means. But later Baba says that if your stage is not, if your stage is ordinary, then Maya can come. And I'm sorry. Oh, what was the other question, Girjapen? If you don't mind.
Model. See, we know what is a model of heaven. I need the palace. I need the place where oceans and streams flow. I'm talking about the real model. If Baba is speaking about model, we know what is the model of Satyug, which was given to us as a vision. So when Baba has said today in this Murli model of heaven, I was comparing and I was saying, where Baba that kind of model of heaven. So, what does Baba mean by that statement which he made? A land of heaven and model, the model of heaven.
Right. I don't know if somebody else would like to share. One thing I think would be Baba wanted everybody, especially the surrendered sisters, everyone to copy Madhuban. Once this was, I heard in a class that when Janki Dadi had to go to London and Dadi was not sure what to do because Dadi was not aware of the language and many other things. And then Dadi comes back and then say all this to Baba, and then Baba say just copy Madhuban there. And then Dadi knew Madhuban very well, and then Dadi started copying everything that is there in Madhuban, and then we know that Dadi did a very amazing job, right? Um, like that, I think Baba expect all the sisters, everybody, all the surrendered sisters to copy Madhuban in their local place. Even I guess everybody, all the senders, what they do, anything they are building or any new stuff they are introducing in their center, they always look at Madhuban and then either take support from them and then direction, and then based on that they build it. I'm seeing in that context. But in the literal way, we compare with heaven and Madhuban. I didn't get what Baba meant there. If anyone else would like to share or throw some light, please feel free.
I think by model of heaven, he means where there is no uh, trace of body consciousness at all.
Yeah, possible.
No, but if you
But
see, you must take both the words, see, the land and model. Because gateway to heaven, fine. Because if you remember recently when this Anand Sarovar was inaugurated, they said, that's going to be, that there was a long belief that it's going to be a gateway to heaven. Gateway to heaven, fine if you say and all. But see, that is only for we Brahmins. If I'm going to tell every person outside, I believe as Brahmins, there used to be a place, Vaikuntham, on the day of Sarva Ekadasi, they believed that it's a place in Trichy, I think, where you go over there, you can directly go to Vaikuntham, as if you'll see a ladder to Vaikuntham, they say. That had history, that place had history. So everyone used to rush over there on Ekadasi to go to Vaikuntham. So gateway to heaven, I can understand. But no, there will be definitely, if Baba has mentioned model of heaven, there has to be some, or maybe in the future it's going to be, don't know. Because Anand Sarovar, it was believed it's going to be, and now they are saying Anand Sarovar is a gateway to heaven. So I just wanted to get some churnings from you, from sisters and brothers.
yeah, the sentence model of heaven, right? So the land of heaven or the land of heaven. Land is, you get clarity there, right? So only why Baba refer it as model of heaven.
Shanti, brother.
Okay.
My
Yeah.
small suggestion is I think the future construction of Golden Age will undertake Madhuban as a model. So whenever we go to Madhuban, we enjoy. First time I entered Madhuban, I feel it is heaven. I entered the heaven. So such of intoxication which is there. So
Yeah.
this is my small.
Yeah, possibly when a new Brahmin child, comes to Madhuban, they feel, right, that it's heaven, small heaven for them. Yeah, good thought. Anybody else have any thought? Okay.
Or maybe Bijit Bhai, I think that's a dream of Madhuban, because see, at the end, Baba speaks. I'm connecting it like that, a dream of Madhuban Nivasi, because even I used to think, what is the dream of a Madhuban Nivasi? Because I may be staying in the service place, corporeal, I think, but that is one thing I think. See, in every of these Avyakt Murlis, somewhere or other, Baba gives us so much thing to churn about. I really enjoy that. But what is the secret which Baba had in mind when he made it? It's so difficult to really go and touch that secret.
Yeah, one way to look at this, see, we know this life is totally different from the ordinary outside world, right? So here Baba says the dream, yogi life is different. Knowledgeable soul's life is different. It's completely new world and new life when we compare it with the outside world, right, Madhuban? The way things are operated there, and the law and the laws and the Srimad, everything, when we compare it with the outside world, it's completely different. So, and we know that's going to be the discipline, the principles, everything that which Baba wants us to practice, right? It's all for the new world, right? New life, which is of Satyuk. So probably that is one way to think why Baba says this is the model. This is the land where all this Parivartan will come.
One reflection to all this sharings that we're doing is Madhavan gives us the experience of being happy and joyous all the time.
Yeah, refreshed, right?
And that's the experience of Satyog. Maybe that's what Baba means here.
Right. Yeah, yeah. Well, good. I mean, good point. Yes, people in many other Murlis, Baba often say that people Brahmin goes to Madhuban for refreshment, so they will charge themselves, right, and then go to their service place and shower. So Madhuban is in that way. If you look at it, is Madhuban is a lighthouse, might house, where all Brahmins are charged. Okay. So if nobody else has anything to share, then we can move on to meditation. Yeah.
Yes, Pujita.
Okay. So as we know, we are Madhuban residents today. So I would like to see everybody in Madhuban. I'm sure those who have not physically, if there are anyone who has not seen Madhuban physically through their eyes, right? And at least I'm sure you would have seen so many photos of Madhuban. You can visualize to make yourself or stabilize yourself in Madhuban. So let's see Madhuban. And I, the angel, see myself in Madhuban, inside Diamond Hall, the big hall where the full, the hall full of angels sitting. Who's constantly in the stage of Manmanabhav. And I, the angel, is witnessing and experiencing an Avyakt Nilan. Not seated on the floor, a 2-step above, not touching the ground. I am looking into Bapdada's eye and taking powerful drishti and blessing. I see that Baba is looking at me. Avyakta Bapdada's drishti. And I go to Baba, find myself right in front of Baba. Avyakta Bapdada. And Baba set his right hand on my head. And Baba says, child, may you constantly be Maya Jeet. With the awareness of the mantra, Man Mana Bhav. Visualize that Baba's hand is on my head and current is passing throughout my angelic body. Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba.
Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Bijit Bhai. Thank you, Divine Family. See you all tomorrow at 5 a.m. Till that time, stay in the awareness of being a Madhuban Nivasi and stay away from the dust of body consciousness. Om Shanti.